I guess just start. Looked like you took a hard fall and kind of flexing the wrist. Any update? How do you feel, hand or wrist wise?
Feel great. Feel great.
You've talked about this team spacing and pace throughout the preseason, but to put it on the floor in a regular season game, right? Where just overall thoughts on that part of this and the guys around you, and just what did it feel like, kind of this new team and this new way you're playing?
Like I feel like in the first quarter and the second quarter, we were playing just incredible basketball. Man, the ball was moving. Guys was throwing the ball ahead. They were attacking the paint. Like every other possession, we were getting a wide open three, or something in the paint. And that started from Ryan, from Scoot, from Kuzma, from TP, from Cole. Guys were just playing great basketball. I felt like in the third quarter, we couldn't stop. We were getting like one pass shot or no pass shot. It was just like nobody was moving. Like we wasn't getting the paint. Like the moment the ball touched the paint, and then we kick it out for the open three, and then the guy, drive the ball or shoot the ball, I think we are more effective. In the third quarter, we wasn't touching the paint at all. So that's why they were able to come back in the game. But yeah, like we still scored 140 points, man. This team is incredible. I said it a couple of days ago. Very, very, very dangerous team. Like a lot of guys that can like play make. A lot of guys that can like put the ball on the floor and get a bucket or make something happen. Everybody can shoot the ball, which is incredible. Every little gap that you try to cheat and the ball is being swung, the guy that has the ball is a threat. From AJ, from Ryan, from Miles, from Scoot, from Gary Trent, from Bobby, from Cole, from Kuz, like everybody, from TP. Everybody can shoot the ball, so it just makes it easier and for us to play like unselfish basketball, because we know like if you keep on moving the ball, we're going to get a good shot.
Miles had just mentioned the law of averages, right? That after missing a bunch of shots, some more were going to go in. It's been a little while since we've talked about math in this way. I think back to the Bud years of you guys just shooting threes. That third quarter, you guys had missed a number of catch and shoot threes, and then Miles hit one, Gary hit one, Gary hit one. Yeah. Just how important is it for you as a leader to keep telling the guys, like, you got to keep shooting them? Like, yeah, I will find you, but you got to keep shooting them.
Yeah, of course you got to keep shooting. You're wide open. Like, we're not going to get a better shot than that. If you can set your feet in the three-point line, you're wide open, and you can line the ball up and look at the rim and shoot it every single time. Even if you miss, shoot it again. I think they know me as a leader. Once I swung the ball and guys wide open and they don't shoot the ball, I kind of get upset sometimes, because I feel like, that's a good shot. Like, we want to get good shots. It doesn't matter how it's going to happen. There's going to be times that we're going to throw the ball ahead, I'm going to get it out back, then have a guy come, set a pick and roll, and then get in the paint, then swing the ball to the three. But there's going to be some times that we're just going to get the rebound and throw the ball ahead, and you're going to be wide open. If you're wide open and nobody's, around you or closing out, shoot the ball. If you miss, we come right back, shoot it again. I think I've said that publicly. I said that in our locker room. We have to keep on having that mentality. Whenever you're open, shoot the ball, because it makes the game easier for me. Because when I have the ball, or when Scoot has the ball, and we try to make a play happen, they're not going to help, because they know that the moment the ball is swung, the guy that gets the ball is going to shoot the ball. He's not going to hesitate.
I just asked Chris, I said, it feels like you're a little old to be taking charges. And he said, well, I'm too old to go challenge a shot at the rim on Giannis, so I made the better decision. Just how'd you kind of get through Chris Middleton night here at Fiserv Forum, and like what was that like, and just kind of getting to see him have those standing ovations a couple times tonight?
It was weird. This is my third time playing against him. Obviously, he had a very good game. He still can hoop. He's still a big threat when he's out there on the court. He always plays the right way, makes a good decision, makes his teammates better. Defensively, he's always going to be the right position, and sometimes he's going to, put his body on the line to take a charge. He's always been playing smart. This is year 14 for him. From the first year that we played together, he always played smart. Again, it's weird playing against him, but you understand this is the business that we are, a part of. This is my third time playing against him, and I got it. I think this is my second win. So I've beat him twice. He beat me once in the World Cup 2019 USA team. So I got him so far. It's 2-1. I'm up. That's all that count.
Going back to the well-rounded scorer, in the past, it's been the number 2 scorer here has been an all-star or an Olympian. It's been Dame or Drew or Chris. And you might not have that now. I wondered how that might affect you. I mean, maybe you'll build one of these guys into an all-star, but if not, and it's a 10-deep rotation, who else can take the game winner? Who can you trust to dump off to? I mean, usually it takes time to build up that trust. So how will this affect you? Are you still building this trust, or do you have trust in everybody that anybody can score?
I feel like if you watch all the best team in the league right now, from Indiana, from OKC, from Denver, like they just have a lot of people that can make plays. Tonight we had 7 players that was in double digit. It doesn't have to be an all-star, a guy that's going to come in and score 20, 25 every single night. I think as a team, we'd rather have 5 guys that can give you 12, 15 every single night. And there's going to be some nights that, Scoot, when he's back and healthy, is going to give you 25. Or Mas can give you 25. Bobby for sure can give you 25. Kuzma can give you 20, 25. Gary Trent, I've showed it in the past, can give you 25, 30. I think so. He had 37, 40 points in the playoffs. So, like the teams that we've seen in the last couple of years, and the teams that have been successful, they have a lot of guys that can defend, that can make plays, that can make shots, and that they are threats. They don't necessarily have that 1, 2, 3 all-stars, and I think those teams that have 1, 2, 3 all-stars, they're not necessarily successful. I love that we are young. I love that everybody's trying to compete. I think as we have 81 games left, everybody's going to, as we move on forward, going to keep on understanding the roles and understanding what we are trying to accomplish from each possession. And we're going to keep getting better and building good habits. And I think we're going to be in very, very good place. Like, we have a bunch of guys that want to compete, and I love that. We scored 140 points, which is incredible.
Miles had a play in the first quarter where he, fakes a 3, goes baseline, and goes for a dunk. Miles Turner did. And just, threes, obviously for him, the stretch big gets a lot of the attention. But is that kind of maybe an example of the dynamic that he's added to you guys as far as being able to, be a threat from the 3, but also just like the athleticism, being able to drive there?
He's athletic. 2-foot jumper. And most important, he can shoot the 3. So there's going to be so many times. I've when I played against him, I've jumped many times in that pump fake, because he's capable of making that shot, right? So he's going to pick and choose. Sometimes he's going to shoot the 3. Sometimes he's going to pump fake and, get in the paint and make the right pass. And sometimes he's going to dunk on somebody's head. And that's what he did tonight. Incredible play. I haven't seen a play like that in a while. Somebody with a Bucks jersey having a play like that. But that play, or the play that Scoot had, they were incredible. Both guys very athletic and get in the paint, and they keep on making the right plays, making good decisions.
Giannis, we've talked about before, like when you were trying to mesh with Damian Lillard as a new teammate, and Miles was talking about this is basically your guys' second game playing together. Just what did you think about you guys being able to, in playing your first regular season game, gelling on both ends of the floor?
Just got to keep communicating to one another. I try to not, from my experience, I've been for more than a decade in the league, and I try not to put pressure or talk about it like me and Dame. We gotta figure it out. Me and Miles, it's gonna come. It's a natural. Our second game together. Or this is our second game. I think this is our third game. Second game actually, because he didn't play in He didn't play in the last preseason game. So it's unnatural for us to be able to, communicate in a very, very high level in the second game. Like, 6 months ago, he hated me. Like it's a real thing. Like, I don't know if, hate is a very strong word, but I didn't like him either. So if I sit here and I say in the second game, yeah, our communication and our chemistry is incredible, I'm basically lying. But we have 81 games to get there. And I think he's a high character guy. He's an incredible leader. He takes feedback. And I take feedback, whatever when you communicate something to me, I'll take it and try to do my best. And as long as we, like that as leaders, it's going to happen. It's no matter of time. And not just me and him, like me and the whole team, like me and Cole Anthony, me and Ryan, and the whole group together. How can we keep on building this chemistry? Which we've had great training camp, we had great preseason games, we had a great season opener. We have some games on the road now. We just got to keep on being together, keep on hunting all this year. Like, go out there and try to demand, go out there and try to make things happen. Like, don't expect nothing. Nothing's going to be given to us. And that's the mentality that I want this team to have all year long, and I think we're going to be in a good place if we have that mentality.
I apologize for going completely off topic here, but with the World Series coming, we're reaching out to elite athletes from all different sports just to see if you've paid any attention, taken any note of what Shohei Ohtani is doing in baseball, and if so, just what you make out of what he's been able to accomplish.
No, having the Dodgers, right? No, I don't like the Dodgers. They beat my Brewers. So the moment they beat us, I stopped paying attention. I went to 2 games, kind of sit back and try to enjoy the game and figure out the rules and all that with my brothers. Good experience. We won 1 game. We lost the other one. Won the one against the Cavs. Lost the one against the Dodgers. So after that, I just stopped paying attention. One thing that I know is that I don't like the Dodgers. But hey, incredible team. They had this guy, I think his name is Snell, right? Good, very cold-blooded. I liked him. I don't like his team. But yeah, I don't pay attention to the people that beat us.